all I know is when I see that grown men are getting married and it is ruining their lives, I'm starting to ask the question, yo, should men get married? Hypothetically, should men get married? Now, I'm not saying should men not have families. I'm not saying men shouldn't, have a lady, compassion. But listen, it's some shit that's been going on, like married people, and some of y'all are married. So I want y'all perspective. If you've been married, I need your perspective. I need y'all to help me understand this. Ladies, if you have a son, are you telling him to get married? And that's like a good move for him? Like if you have a successful son, right? Like he got some money on him, he got like a little swag about him, you know what I'm saying? He got a little wood, like if he like a cool dude, right? Are you telling your son, hey, you should get married? So check this out, right? I was watching a clip today. First and foremost, what up, y'all? I'm your boy Top Rope Zeus. How's everybody doing? Let me just slow down for a second. I see y'all are piling in. I know y'all just probably got off work or you trying to get off work. So we just gonna have a grown folks conversation real quick, but I need y'all to tell me, where are you from? Where are you chiming in from? And are you married? Have you not been married? Do you want to be married? Okay, we're talking about marriage. That's what we're talking about. So if you're married, if you haven't been married, or you want to be married, whatever that is, put where you're calling from, like what city, right? What state you from or in right now. And then let me know what's your status, your marital status, right? We're going to chime in with the people. So let me know. Let me know where y'all from. So, what's up, Siobhan? What's shaking, bacon? What up, Nicoya? Nico? If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please don't be offended. I apologize. I went to Norfolk Public Schools. What up, Dwayne? What's happening, pimp? Where you from, Dwayne? Nicoya? You know why I'm probably messing your name up? Nayoka. Nayoka? I feel like it's Nayoka. Yeah, I feel like it's Nayoka. We're going to go with that. Nayoka Bailey. I used to talk to a girl named Nicoya. And that's such a distinctive name. I was like, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Brian, what up, B? What's popping? Michelle. The same Michelle that was, getting them cheeks clapped by Unc. Michelle, was that you? Was you on Unc's Live getting your cheeks clapped? Go ahead, Michelle. And then your name is Michelle Can't Wait for Friday. Oh, it's supposed to be Can't Wait for Friday. I don't know. It might be Can't Wait for that, that wood. I don't know, Michelle. If you are the person who Shannon Sharp was with, you need to reveal yourself on this live right now. We won't judge you that much. We won't. Candace Taylor. What up, Slim? What up, pimp? How are you? It's okay, baby. I tried so hard, Miss Bailey. I tried so hard. I apologize. Kiana, hey, Top Rope Zeus from Chicago. Single, never married, awaiting my king. Now, here's the thing, Kiana. I appreciate that. I had a girl tell me, well, not tell me, but I heard her telling somebody. She was like, yeah, I got my king, I got my new king. And it was just like, sometimes you talking to women, when you talking to women who like have 3 or 4 boyfriends a year, so like every boyfriend is her king, you like, yeah, I got my king, and this is like the 4th king or whatever. You like, damn, this your 4th king this year, ain't it? The fuck you playing, spades? Like, what's happening? Why we got so many kings? But shout out to you, baby, awaiting your king. So, yes, Nayoka. Okay, Nayoka in the house. I think I got on point with it. Lumel, what up, pimp? What you doing over there, Lumel? Making some money. Examira. I know I'm tearing this down. Miss Gomez. We're going to say Miss Gomez. Candace, I'm good, and yourself? Well, Candace, thank you for asking. Ain't nobody else asked how I was doing. So thank you for asking, Candace. How am I doing? I'm somewhere between psychotic and iconic, somewhere between I want it and I got it, That's where I'm at with it. Yo, I try to keep my life like this, but it's so difficult because depression is real. And most of the time, the suffering that we experience is more in our brain and our imagination than what actually happens to us in real life. Would y'all agree? I am engaged. Good. So, hey, from Belize. Miss Gomez, you from Belize. You bullshitting. Listen, I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited about Belize, right? I want to have a house in Belize. That's on my vision board, to buy a house in Belize. Tell me how motherfucking Belize is. I ain't been yet, but I'm trying to listen, I'm pulling up with the pull up. I'm pulling up with the pull up. I heard y'all food is fire. I heard y'all speak English over there. I heard the people are beautiful and brown, right? And I heard the crime rate there is less than living in Las Vegas. Not to say, crime is everywhere, and I heard the bottom houses down there is like, not that expensive. So, Miss Gomez, hey, you gotta let me know what's happening in Belize, man. What up, Jake? What it do, pimp? How you doing? No king by husband. Kiana. What makes a man, ladies, what makes a man like your king? Like, what makes you be like, yo, he's my king? Because you know what I've learned? These days, a man is a woman's king until he don't have the kingdom no more. Then the king is kicked off to the curb and he's a peasant. How does that work? Like, I don't subscribe to the thought process that all men and women are alike. I do not believe that, right? But we must acknowledge that there are what I like to call bottom shelf liquor, okay? All liquor is not created equal. It's not. The top shelf liquor sits at the top of the liquor store. Can I get some hearts if y'all agree? I want some interaction. I ain't here just preaching. Fuck all that. Talk to me. We grown. Y'all talk to me, okay? Top shelf liquor, middle shelf, right? And then bottom shelf. So a lot of times when we talk about marriage, right, I hear a lot of guys talking about marriage in a negative way. Now, some guys are going to be women hating and stuff like that, right? But I think a lot of dudes just don't know how to position themselves. See, if I tell a woman, hey, let's have a baby, right? I have to understand that her attitude towards having a baby might be different because we have two different roles in the process of having a baby. We have two different roles. One role is more stressful than the other, right? So if a woman has a baby and I want to have a baby with her, you have to understand that woman has to go through the pain. She goes through all the physical pain, all that stuff of her body, all of that. You just sitting there goddamn cheering on, getting her something to eat and dealing with her shitty ass little attitude and farting everywhere, basically just grossing you the fuck out from the beautiful, sexy woman that you met her as the first day. Now you done got her pregnant. Babies make everything unsexy. Can we just be honest about that? Kids are great. I have a child. I love her to death. She's my baby. But if we could just talk parent talk, I hate when people be acting like, oh my God, my kid's the best. I love being a parent so much. There's nothing ever bad about it. Shut up. Stop talking. Go away. Because you are lying through your teethus. You're lying through your teethus. Kids make things unsexy. Yo, kids, you can meet your man and your husband. Have y'all ever been in a relationship, right, where your relationship was sexy? Both of y'all was sexy when you met. I mean, when y'all met, it was Hey, y'all was sexy with that shit. Y'all go make love in the car, on the floor, anywhere. Okay, ladies, you used to walk around with your ass out in the house in y'all apartment so he could see that thing move. Ooh, so he could see that thing move. Boom, boom, boom. Big old booty, right? He letting his man swing. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga I gotta let your man swing. Bow, bow, bow. Meat on the floor. Okay? That's why they call this shit ground beef, baby. Cause my meat on the floor. Come get this ground beef, baby. Ain't no ground chuck over here, shorty. It's that real leg. See, the real fellas know about that. But anyway, I digress. I'll get sidetracked, y'all. Don't. But yeah, kids make things unsexy. So when you have kids, now your wife, now she walking around with a bonnet on, hair all wrapped up, She got the moo-moo on. She got the unsexy drawers on. Ugh. He walking around, he ain't worked out. His titties bigger than yours. Yeah. Niggas put on baby weight, couch potato. Like, kids just make things unsexy. Now nobody walking around naked. Now if y'all want to get it in, y'all got to get it in the closet or something. Which could be exciting if you really think about it. But anyway, I digress. So I say all that to say, when it comes to bearing kids, right, the relationships are different. So that's how I feel about marriage. I feel like in a marriage, it is more beneficial for a woman to get married than men. Why? Because women get more out of marriage. Like, think about it, ladies. When you have a son, are you telling your rich son that he needs to go ahead and get married? Or are you telling him if you do get married, get a prenup? Be honest. Most of y'all are saying, hey, get that prenup. Why? Because y'all know how these dirty, scandalous things can be. Some of y'all have been them before. Hell, some of y'all still is if we just keeping it a thou wow. You know, we don't judge over here. I'm not Uncle Phil. I ain't judging. But I also ain't going to turn a blind eye. I'm not Ray Charles. I will not be blind eye for you or nobody else. So we just going to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm talking about? But I think that I've been asking the question. I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. So I'm asking the ladies, like, why should men get married? A good friend of mine, actually more than a good friend, he's like actually a family member, called me and said, yo, I'm getting a divorce. My wife wants a divorce. I said, what? He said his wife wants a divorce. I'm like, why? His wife wants a divorce basically because they've fallen on some hard financial times, right? And he can't take care of all the bills himself anymore. Now, let me give you a little context, because I like to make sure y'all got all the context, right? This woman has not worked a job in years. Years, okay? This man has been taking care of bills that she has acquired, because he has helped her start businesses, try her own new things. She was a CNA. He paid for that. She quit after 2 days of nursing. 2 days, she quit. She had a notary business. She quit after 2 weeks. They had a little company where she could rent out the cars. You know what I'm saying? They had 6 cars at one point. 6 cars, y'all. Some of us ain't even owned goddamn 6 cars, let alone had 6 cars in one setting, right? And she lost 2 of the damn cars. Tricked off the business. So she walked in. So now they're about to lose their house in less than 30 days because he can't take care of the bills anymore. Why? Because he just started a brand new company, and his company is very promising, but the investment money hasn't come in yet. And y'all know how that is. So he put all his money into this company, right? He's a successful man. He's been successful in other businesses before, right? They've been in condos and all that, but they went and bought this big house that they couldn't afford. He suggested that, hey, let's get, after they was in a condo that was spending, they were spending like maybe like $5,000 a month in a condo, right? So he said, look, can we just go to a nice apartment that's spacious and then let's save up a little bit of bread? She didn't want to do that. She said the kids need a backyard. The kids need a backyard. Motherfucker, we take these little niggas to the park, okay? It is right up the street. They can have all the yard they need. What are you talking about? And they live in a state where to have a backyard, you really got to have some bread. So anyway, she hasn't worked in years. She walked in the other day and said, hey, I want a divorce. I'm checked out of the marriage. They haven't had sex in a minute. And men, we can tell. Ladies, can y'all think we can't tell? Or maybe y'all think you can't. I don't know. Do y'all think men notice when y'all are not giving us sex? Do you think we notice, or do y'all think we just gonna be like, oh, well, maybe, she's just not feeling well. Maybe it's her time of the month. Nah, we can feel when you are avoiding giving up the cheeks. You should even want to feel like you're giving it up. You should offer the cheeks. Those are the cheeks were made by the Lord. Okay? Offer him. Okay? I was made in his likeness. Offer the cheeks. But we can tell. So his wife has been avoiding him. You know what I mean? Now they have 2 children. One of the children has autism. He's a phenomenal father. He not cheating. He ain't out here putting his hands on her. He took care of this woman. So when he asked her, he was like, look, we behind on the bills. We about to lose the house. He said, she was like, well, this is your fault because I told you not to invest in that business. I told you they weren't going to give you the investment. He said, it just hasn't come in yet. Like these things, business takes time. At one point they had a trucking business, right? They had a trucking business. This man was driving his own trucking business, trying to get it off the ground, right? She won't drive it nowhere. 17 hours a day. This man was driving 17 hours a day, y'all, just to get the company off so his wife didn't have to work, right? So fast forward to the conversation, right? She said, I want a divorce. He's completely shocked. Like, what? He said, well, can you just get a job, and kind of help me with these bills a little bit until I be able to take care of everything? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This woman said the coldest thing. One of the coldest things I've ever heard a woman say to a man. And I've heard some cold, frosty shit. Let's be clear. I heard some cold, frosty shit in my day. She looked at this man. He said, yeah, so why don't you, just help me out with some of the bills, just work a little bit. And then once I'm able to take care of all the bills again, I will. At one point, this man was taking care of $10,000 a month worth of bills. $10,000 a month in bills. Okay. He said, yo, so can you just maybe get a part-time job or something to help me with the bills? She looked at him and smirked and said, nigga, you ain't finna pimp me out, and walked out the room. Pardon? What? No. Wait, what? Sade, you telling me the same man, you ain't worked in years, and I'm asking you to help with these bills in our house? A house that I didn't even want to be in because the goddamn thing is too goddamn big. House is too goddamn big, but you wanted to be there. And I'm asking you, can you get a job? You've been in nursing schools. You've been in all these damn schools. Baby, take one of these goddamn trainings and get the moving. She said, you're not going to pimp me out. Now, when he told me that, I had to really break down, what does that mean to y'all when a woman says, you're not going to pimp me out? And it's her family's house. They got a child with autism, and she ain't had to work nowhere in quite some time. Right? And this man is asking for help. So she like, yeah, you ain't gonna pimp me out. Now, what that made me think is, wow, you really got to be one of these young women. I met his wife. She's a very nice person. So this is not about her. This is more about the situation. You know what I'm saying? I never judged the person. It's all about what was done and said. There's that disclaimer. But you have to be a very interesting individual, a very interesting woman to look at somebody who is taking care of you, faithful. Man ain't hit you, ain't talk bad about you, love y'all child, right? A lot of people can't deal with a special needs child. He does well with it. And then you're going to tell this man, contributing to your family is pimping you out when you're a mother and a wife? See, that's why I say a lot of women want husbands, but they don't necessarily want to be wives. You see what I'm saying? A lot of women want to be husbands. Dominique said, what we talking about? All right, I'm going to bring you up to speed, Dominique. For those that just popped into the chat, Nicoya said, I love having sex with my man. Okay, Nicoya, you getting freaky on us? We are like rabbits. Y'all like rabbits, huh? Okay. Shit, that mean y'all be humping fast. He be hitting you with the jackrabbit. He just bend you over. Yeah, bop, 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 bop. Y'all got to hurry up before the kids wake up. Bop, 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 bop. Them old niggas love a fast. When I was a kid, that's how you did it. Like, when you was a kid, 16, 17, 18, whenever you started having sex, 20, whatever, like, it seems like a thing you got to, like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this, so you got to, like, hurry up and get it in. Grown folks, when you start having sex, you take your goddamn time with that shit. But what we're talking about is, we're talking about why, if men should get married, okay? And basically why men shouldn't get married. A gentleman close to me, my cousin, right, basically said that his wife came in and she wants a divorce. Now, basically, this woman does not want to work to support her family. She hasn't worked in years. They're about to lose their house, right? And he started a new business, right? Went solo, started a new business. Now, he's familiar, and it's not like he just started some business that he's not familiar with, right? The house is about to be foreclosed on. She walked in the room and said, y'all want a divorce. I'm checked out of the marriage and I can't check back in. They ain't been having sex, nothing. And she's mad at him for not, she's like, you just need to go get a regular job. And he asked her, he said, well, listen, I'm building a business. I'm working every day. I'm not just sitting here, like, I'm out doing things. He been taking care of bills they've had for, $10,000 a month. So anyway, she said, yeah, you're not going to pimp me out by having me get a job. So that lets me know right now that she is spoiled in some way, shape, or form. Like, she's one of those women who maybe her parents did everything for her and they never made her actually do anything for herself. That princess syndrome where you just want to be taken care of. Because here's my thing. I've been in the room with real queens before. Real queens take care of the village. See, that's the difference between these little silly ass women around here talking about they want attention like a 5-year-old child versus a woman who says, hey, I know that I was here to take care. And I know that the man that I'm with in my community, they're going to take care of me because I take care of them. Not somebody sitting back saying, what you going to do for me? No, nothing makes my penis softer. Nothing makes a dick softer than a woman who is just selfish. To me, nothing make my wood go down. My junk be like, damn, you selfish woman. Nothing is worse than that. I'm just being honest. Because, and what's so crazy is this is why I don't like when people be saying like all women are created equal. No, they not. No, they not. It's some remarkable women out here who don't get the respect for the love they give to their family and all that type of shit. Because you got this other girl who may look better. She may have, the looks or whatever, but her inside, her spirit is all terrible. And the fact that she has no empathy. I ain't finished the story yet. So look, right? She said, yo, you ain't gonna pimp me out. She said, I want a divorce. He said, can you just help me with the bills? The house is gonna be foreclosed on, by the end of the month. Can you just help me a little bit and we can figure it out, right? She said, you ain't gonna pimp me out. And she said, me and the kids are moving with my parents and you're not invited. They've been married for almost 10 years. You trying to tell me that your in-laws, they've seen all that you've built over the years. You done had cars, trips, you done invited them out. They done seen the money that you have had and taken care of their daughter. Now when times are rough, not only is your daughter going to abandon this husband, but y'all cool with that too? Y'all ain't gonna that's why I be saying that family-in-law stuff. Boy, that family-in-law stuff to me is phony until it gets tested. You see how people really feel about you when funerals happen and divorces. Anybody know what I'm talking about, or am I bullshitting? You see exactly how people feel about you during divorces and funerals. Funerals, everybody show their ass. Divorces, you see who was really not fucking with you, but they was pretending like they was rocking with you, right? You see all those people. You like, you was phony from the beginning. Because how can you really see your child go through something with they parent? Now the only exception I can see is if somebody's abusive, right? Like if the husband is abusive or he's rude or mean to the family, then you're like, yeah, you can't stay here because of how you act. But if you've never done any of those things and you're literally here and you don't want the divorce, but your wife wants to divorce you because she has princess syndrome. She has a family that she doesn't want to help provide for by going to work. And ain't nobody trying to put her out in the slave field, but you haven't worked in years. Years. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And you have a child with special needs. So let's continue to dissect this, because at the end of this story, I want all y'all opinions. And if y'all really got something to say about this, I might bring y'all on live so we can talk about this scenario. That's the only reason I'm presenting it to y'all, because I need y'all to help me see, am I right or am I wrong? Like, am I tripping? Especially my ladies. Fellas, I'm definitely want to hear your opinion, but especially my ladies. So let me finish the story, right? Because goddamn, it gets better. So she walks in, boom, I want the divorce. They haven't had sex. The man has been providing for years. She wanted a bigger house. The house is about to be foreclosed on now because his business that he just started, it ain't growing as rapidly as the bills are coming, right? We've all had low times, all that type of stuff, right? So they went to therapy like on a Monday. On a Thursday, she was already walking in telling him this. So my thing is, when he told her, hey, listen, when she told him, she said, hey, me and the kids, we're moving in with my parents and you can't come. In his mind, he felt like, oh, so you were already planning for my business to fail because you already have an exit strategy. You already have an exit strategy. What? Really? Like, So she said, he suggested that she get a job to help with the bills. And she said, you're not going to pimp me out. To me, that's a sure sign that that woman does not respect that man. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she respects him or likes him. One of the two, because that is some real hard shit to tell somebody. That's very messed up. You know what I'm saying? So now he's like, okay, what do we do now? Like, this man is hurt. Like, I don't know if y'all have men in y'all family who are rugged, like your father or your grandfather, or ladies, maybe some of your men right now is very like, he one of them dudes where if he gets shot in the foot, he gonna be like, nah, I'm okay. I'm good. I can do it. I'm straight. Or fellas, if you up here, you like, hey man, I'm one of them dudes where no matter what, I'm gonna say I'm all right. That was the kind of guy he was. So something told me to call my cousin. You ever get like a feeling where you're just supposed to call somebody? I'm an empath, so I can feel energy, right? I don't know if y'all know what empaths are, but empaths are like can feel energy of people. So sometimes I get this psyche thing that just say, hey, call somebody. So I call him and I say, yo, what's up? When he picked up the phone, I said, yo, what's wrong? You can just tell because he's a very cheery, like, yo, what's up, joking around kind of guy. You can hear the pain in a man's voice when he's truly hurt. And he just whispered. I said, yo, what's wrong? I said, yo. He got quiet. I said, bro, just talk to me. Whatever it is, if you stab somebody, whatever. I don't know what it is. He's just like whisper real soft. He says, I lost my family. I said, you did what? He said, I lost my family. Yo, this man was absolutely 110% broken from this woman telling him that if he ain't got, basically saying, listen, you can't provide for us the way that I want to be provided for. I got to go work. Like, I don't want to do this. I'm tired of this instability, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, took zero accountability for the house, for their life. It's very interesting that in a marriage or a relationship, one thing I don't like is some women, they'll make suggestions on what y'all should do. They will, we need to do this. We need to do that. And then when it don't work out, boy, they nowhere to be found. Oh, hell no. Taking zero accountability. It was, well, you the leader of this house. Oh, I was the leader, but your ass won't trying to lead. You won't trying to follow. I told you we shouldn't get this house. I told you we should stack our money, get somewhere a little bit, then we can be in a position to have these things. No, you want to keep up with the Joneses. You want to keep up with these women on social media who don't know you, and they are faking. So you want to keep up with a fake falsity life when you got a real life. You got a real man here giving you good loving, giving you that good leg in the bed, right? I'm over here taking care of our children. One is disabled. And I'm in here in this thing. You know how many people who have disabled kids and they don't even want to deal with their own kids? Take a peek. Take a look. It's in a book. I see it all the time. It's a lot of people who have handicapped children or their children that ain't even handicapped and they don't want them. So when you have a father who want to be a father. So anyway, this woman is leaving her husband. She's now in cyber school. So check this out. She's about to graduate cyber school, right? She's been in cyber school for the past year. Now, don't nobody get into a financial situation like this in just 2 days, right? So clearly he had been starting a business and she, once again, just not been working. Who you think helped put her through cyber school and pay for the courses? This man's money that he has been working. So now that you about to graduate and get yourself situated, now it's like, oh, let me get rid of this guy. My husband of 8 years, and y'all been together for 13. What are we talking about? They got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. 6-year-old and 8-year-old. So he's crying because he's like, yo, now my children are the life is about to change for them. Now, the woman is around like 36, 37. Now, ladies, I know y'all can feel what I'm about to say here, because what I'm about to say is going to be some harsh shit. After this, in the store, I'm going to read y'all comments, and then we can, I'm going to ask what y'all think, and I'm going to let y'all come on, okay? We almost done. So, ladies, damn, what was I about to say? I had something good. Shit, this happens all the time. Give me a moment. Okay, I got it. So, ladies, do y'all ever notice that y'all have friends or aunties? Maybe y'all have aunties or friends or your moms, right? Grandmas who get to be a certain age and now all of a sudden they want to be married. And now all of a sudden they want to be cooperative and they want a man. And now they things that they normally wouldn't have done when they were young and hot and everything's sitting up right, tight. Now all of a sudden they're like, oh, I want a man now. That's what I think this woman is about to make that mistake. See, here's the thing. She's 10 years younger than him. Y'all know what that means. She's 10 years younger than him, right? Here's what happens when women get married and they have a good man and then they have this spoiled princess syndrome, right? And they don't have a real woman to break it down to them, like what it is. This woman's 36, 37. In her mind, she think, oh, I'm young enough to where I can divorce my husband and there's going to be plenty of men out here ready to jump in my lap and take care of me, my 6-year-old child, and my 8-year-old child who's disabled, who has autism, and who hits you. The child with autism, unfortunately, he'll hit you. So his father is the only one that can calm him down. Sade, you over here trying to extend your whole phase, ain't you? What you think? Because, yeah, she's an attractive woman, so it'll be plenty of guys, wanting to fuck on you. No problem. That's never been a problem for a woman. Ladies, hit the heart button if you have a problem. If you hit the heart button, if you don't have a problem finding a man to have sex with you today if you needed to. I'll wait. Yep. Women don't have a problem finding sex. A woman can find sex anywhere. Finding a man to be in a relationship with her, that's her challenge. Finding the man that she wants. The man that she wants, right? So this woman, she's thinking, oh, I'm 36, 37, my shit's still tight. Okay, I'm going to get there's going to be plenty of men out here that's going to do with this man. Let me explain something to you. Not a lot of men are going to take care of you the way that my cousin did, paying all those bills where you didn't have to pay anything. How many men y'all know, ladies? Let me know. Fellas, how many of y'all would mess with a woman who is divorced? She has a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. One has autism, and the one had autism, he gonna be whooping your ass. And you can't do nothing but deal with it. Fellas, how many of y'all are going to be lined up to wife this woman? Or you just gonna smash and dash. Smash and dash. Smash and dash. Get in that thing. Then I'm gonna get on out. Cause raising your kids is not what a nigga's about. She's smoking boat. I don't know what she's smoking, but I think it's laced with fentanyl, and I don't approve. I'm just being honest. I think a lot of women are so delirious. Listen, man, I understand that women's youth is their currency. And I'm not saying that women, all her youth is that, like physically is all a woman can bring. I don't believe that at all. I'm just saying society, if you have a hot body, you hot, beautiful woman, you're going to have more opportunities to you than a woman who's struggling in the looks department. I'm just going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So in this particular situation, I think she's about to play herself. She's about to play herself. She's about to think that in this, because y'all know it ain't nothing in these streets. Y'all know it ain't nothing in these streets but hard dick and bubble gum. And I'm fresh out of bubble gum. Ain't nothing but this wood and bubble gum. That's it. So I think she's about to play herself, and I think I think she's going to regret this 10 years from now, 15 years from now down the line, because she's going to realize that, yeah, a lot of dudes will have sex with you, but they're not going to raise your kids. And now you about to be in a situation where now you got to take care of all the bills and these kids when you had a dude. Now, mind you, he's a good dude, so of course, pretty sure he's going to contribute to the children, pay his monthly stuff. But why would you mess up a whole beautiful marriage because money is up and down right now? Especially when you're not even contributing to the solution. You just sitting here being the problem. That's why I say, man, men don't need to get married in the traditional sense of this country, only because it really don't benefit us. Now, does that mean that you can't trust your woman? I'm not saying that. Does that mean that you can't be in a committed relationship and just be with one woman and y'all live in a house and y'all have your children? I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying that women now, and this is the statistics, y'all let me know if y'all heard it, but women now, they're the ones filing for divorce. I know 3 people close to me. That's filing for divorce. I'm somebody who believes in commitment. Like, I love love. I love love. What I don't like is people using paperwork to steal someone's livelihood or to hurt someone. We should be able to fall out of love and be able to leave peacefully. You know what I'm saying? Leave respectfully. So I don't believe that I need to have the government in my business, right? If we're going to have a business together, then we can do that. But think about it. Other than that, what is marriage? What do you need to do the paperwork for, though? That paperwork ain't going to stop you from cheating, right? So it's not like, well, you got to have the paperwork or he going to think he can cheat. Paperwork, people cheat all day. What are you talking about? Next, what are we talking about? It boils down to the person that you're dealing with. Are they solid or not? Do you have a good woman, a loyal woman? Do you have a loyal man? Are y'all locked in? That's it. That's really what it's about. And my thing is, some women are so sweet, they wouldn't take $1 from you because they was raised the right way. But ladies, y'all got some devil competition out here. Listen, I got another dude, right? He's married. He was married. His wife asked for a divorce, just like my cousin, right? This is a separate couple. His wife asked for a divorce, kicked him out the house that they didn't pay for together because he wasn't on the house lease because his credit was bad. But he's been paying just like her, kicked him out the house, a 4-bedroom house. Now she has 3 boyfriends, 3 dudes she talking to. And she still asked her ex-husband to come home to come and cut their grass. Well, her grass now. So her ex-husband has went from her husband to cutting her grass for her at the house. And she pays him. She make more money than him, so she feels like she's superior to him. See, that's why this is why I don't like those degree ass women. And when I say that, let me clarify the statement. My mom has degrees and she's a beautiful person. So I'm not saying that every woman who has degrees act like this. But y'all must admit that y'all come across some of these women, ladies, y'all come across some of these women, fellas, that think that they degrees on the wall make them right about every goddamn thing. Or that because they have, you can call me doctor. Well, I'm this, I'm that. Well, you must call me doctor now. Okay, Dr. Dipshit, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Dre, what we talking about? What are we talking about? I can't stand an arrogant ass person, man. I just can't. I graduated from a university and I still know I don't know shit. I don't. But that's just the type of person I am though. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she's the type of person when she feels like her making more money makes her better than her ex-husband. I still think they're working out the paperwork. She be talking. This is where the real disrespect comes from. This is why I say a woman will cheat on a man that she loves, but she will not cheat on a man that she respects. This is my theory. I stay 10 toes down on this. Y'all let me know if you agree. But here's the thing. With that, she's now talking to her ex about the 3 dudes that she's talking to now. Like in her mind, they that cool. But that's how you know when somebody really is not considerate of somebody else's feelings. You over here got a baby, y'all to have a baby together. You know, and then you divorce this man. He comes to the old house now to cut the grass. He had to go get his own apartment. Mind you, he's happier now without her, right? But I'm just saying, she's the one that filed for the divorce. My cousin, his wife, filed for the divorce. There's an interesting time in relationships right now. Because you see what I'm saying? Because of social media, because of all this money being thrown around, 6-figure man, this right here, it's really making people think that there's these 6-figure guys waiting around to take care of a bunch of baggage. And that we should get out of our relationship. All of us have baggage. And it just makes us think that everybody, that we compatible with everybody. It's just making us throw away relationships and good people, that's all. And there's never going to be somebody that you with that don't have some type of rough times with. Every woman is going to have something wrong with her. I don't care what it is. I ain't met one perfect woman yet. It's about loving. It's about her imperfections not really bothering you. And you saying, oh, I'm cool with that. You got a little titty and it's not as big as the big titty. I'm cool with that. I can deal with an offset titty. I can deal with an offset. I can deal with an offset titty. You said what? You said you got a little hair around your nipple. Not my thing, but if we cut it, okay. You got a little mustache. We getting to dangerous zones, but you know, I like that thing you do for me. So we gonna let whatever that thing is. I'm just saying there will never be a perfect woman. And ladies, y'all gotta understand that the world only sees us as a bank account. Seriously. You know how men, we are like, we get treated like toilet paper sometimes. Y'all put us through the crack of y'all ass and then y'all throw us away. Listen, I've seen women, right, see a guy, they like, let's say they got a homegirl, right? And they homegirl, this dude she's talking to got money. Like if they know he has money, they are 110% okay with taking advantage of this man because he has money. Ain't that wild? Maybe not to, and mind you, if I was a woman, maybe I would see it different because I get to be in on the fun and I get to run game on a nigga, I guess. But I don't think I would be one of them women because I've seen women be like, oh, tell your man, buy us some bottles too. Buy us this, buy us, you know what I'm saying? He got money, girl, don't worry about it. Like women waste men's money like that. And they think it's okay. And I be thinking to myself, okay, well, what if it was reversed? Hypothetically, let's just have fun with this. What if it was reversed, ladies? What if a nigga be like, oh, hey man, your girl, like, oh man, like if it's okay to take care, Lord, if it's okay to take advantage of men, right? Like, oh, he got money, so it's okay because let's take advantage of it. Well, then, if he sees his homie and he has a beautiful, young lady he's talking to, not his girl, but just a girl he's talking to, and they having sex, and he's like, oh shit, well shit, let me hit too. I mean, you just got all this coochie just laying around. Like, shit, you have plenty. Can I have some? Please, let me have a portion of coochie. I would love some. Let me I can't take advantage. Oh, okay. Because that's what I'm saying. If he over here buying you your friend bottles and taking care of all this stuff, baby, we all three of us going home tonight. That's right. All three. So I feel like there's a narrative where some women feel like it's justified to use men, but if they had sons or fathers, they wouldn't feel like that. You ain't gonna take advantage of my son. See, that's the thing. Women will tell their sons, stay away from these gold digging women. And they don't even realize what they're saying is, son, stay away from women like me and how I was. And still am. I'm just keeping it a buck, Chuck. I'm just keeping it a buck. If anybody wants to come up and give their opinion on the situation, just click to request to go live with me and I'll bring you up. I would love a female's perspective, would love a male's perspective on what we're talking about. But to wrap up the story, yes, I say that men, we're very scared of being in relationships because now we're trying to get back to a traditional where men are supposed to take care of everything, but the women aren't traditional no more, right? Some women can't even cook, and they don't even believe in the power of cooking a home cooked meal for your family because everything is so microwave these days, you know. But me, I know that there are beautiful women out there who pride themselves in being able to make a meal for their family. Because look, y'all remember when the whole world was shut down, right? We was in survival mode. So if you couldn't cook or clean or do those things, you was exposed. So anyway, my cousin and his wife, like I said, they're going through, I guess they're going to go through this divorce. She don't, and when I asked him, I said, bro, how much money do you have? He said, man, I got $2 to my name. Now, remember I said in the story that they had 6 cars at one point, that this man was taking care of by himself. This man said he got $2 in his account. That shit damn near broke my heart. Because ladies, if you ever been around a man who has money or his stuff is straight, you feel the confidence of him. That confidence is not necessarily the money, but it's our ability to be able to protect and provide. And if there's something that we need, we able to give that to you. It's not that we don't want to, but we want to be appreciated. Imagine if you give your life to a woman, right, and then you die, and she's the only woman that is can praise your legacy. She's the only woman that once you pass away, she can tell the world how beautiful you were to her, all the great lessons and things that this man has given to you, situations where he's kept you safe, right? You're saying the praises of this man when he passes away because he was dedicated to you and only you. Do you know how many niggas will be forgotten about? I mean, not there's a lot of niggas forgotten about. The same woman that they done dedicated their whole life to, then took a loan out, you know what I'm saying, and gave the woman a kidney, gave her babies, you know what I'm saying, ain't beat on her, ain't cheat on her, none of that, right? And then he dies. Do you know this woman is already, by the time you in the ground, bro, she already spinning on another, she already sitting on somebody else's meat, you know what I'm saying? She catching their wood, slim, no splinters. That's what meant, that's our reward for being a good guy. I'm just saying, ladies, honestly, if you could change and be a man,
Would you? If God said, ladies, I can change your ability, we can start all over and you can be a man, that means you're going to be treated like a man. You ain't going to get no empathy like you get for women. You are going to be in the shell of a man. Ladies, would you do that, or would you say, nah, I'm good. I'm going to stay over here in the lady lane. I like what's going. Exactly. Think about it. Men, we get so dogged out here in these streets. If if you whoop my ass, no one cares. If I breathe on you wrong, I am in jail by the end of this life. Isn't that ironic and interesting? Do y'all agree? And I always talk about double standards definitely do exist. They definitely do exist. But men, we are weary. We weary because we just don't get no love. So that's why I say I understand why men commit suicide. 100%. I'm not jumping off the plank, but I'm just saying I understand how men get into a space where you're only loved by what you can provide. So imagine a party, right? Let's imagine we're at a party. Everybody can come into this party. We having a good time. Hey, woo. Yo, Tony Matthews in the party. Hey, Andre Hooper in the party. James Pittman in this bitch, right? Everybody's coming to the party. No one has anything in their hands, but they are welcomed and celebrated into the party. Hey, Natasha here. We in the party. Woo! Nita the Karen in the junk. You walk in and you don't have anything in your hand. They stop you and say, "Where's your present? Where's your gift? Where's your money? $5." You like, wait, what? Nobody else had to bring anything to be appreciated or be welcomed here. Why do I have? Because I'm a man. Because I'm a man. My presence, my provision, my protection is not enough. If I don't come in, men feel like if we don't make money, the type of money that you want, because it's levels to money, right? But think about it. All you need is shelter, food, water, being able to have your wife, like simple things, right? I'm not saying you got to have a Rolls Royce, but you got a car that's nice. It ain't got dents in it. You got a nice car you can get from point A to point B. It's our desires. When a woman wants so many things, you're never going to be able to please that woman because her wants are going to continue once she gets what she wants. And guys are like this too. You know what I'm saying? Guys, a lot of guys, they want all this jewelry and cars and stuff to basically make them feel like a man. You a man if you can protect. You a man if you can provide. You a man if you can bring provision to a chaotic situation. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, stay away from the aisle. Now, I'm the type of person where I ain't getting married, but I might have like a fire-ass reception. Y'all can pull up. I would have the reception. We can do the dance, the mama, dad. We could do all the whole stuff. But the actual paper part, I'm cool. And look, we ain't about to spend $10 million on this goddamn reception either, because we're going to put that money down on the house. We're going to put together our best friends, people we rock with, and throw a fire-ass party. Shit, might make it BYOB. Nah, we ain't gonna be that ghetto with it. We'll have some complimentaries for y'all. But I just say all that to say, man, like, ladies, y'all don't. Let me explain to you and just remind you how much we really need you right now. I'm dead ass serious. And like, ladies, we really need y'all right now. We need y'all to be empathetic. We need y'all to see us as human beings. We need your help to understand that you shouldn't have to prove so much that you're a woman to us. Some women can't have children. It doesn't mean she's not a woman. But if a man can't provide, he's not a man. Do you see? The social pressures on us is different. If you took me to your house, right, and you was like, "Hey, mom, I'm about to marry. This is my fiance Zeus, right? You bring me to your family, and I bring you to my family, right? We're getting judged on two different things. Check this out. If I bring you to my family and I say, "Hey, this is Nyoka, all right? Or this is Precious Patterson, or this is Stacy Jessica, right? I'm like, "Hey, mom, this is Stacy Jessica. We're getting married." If you're polite, sweet, you look presentable about yourself, you're not rude, you're pleasant, you can have a regular job, or you can be between jobs right now. You could be living at your house with your parents because you're in school or something, right? And you would totally be a good catch to me. As long as she likes your personality, how sweet you are, if she sees you can be a part of this family, she's like, "Oh, she's very pleasant. She's gonna give me my blessing," right? She ain't ask you nothing else. Bring me to your house. Bring a man to your house. Hey, y'all. This my fiance. They gonna sit your ass down. If it's old school people, right? They gonna sit you down. They want to know what you do, how much money you make. Oh, that don't make no money. He ain't gonna make no good husband. They don't care about your character. They don't say, hey man, does he hit women? Hey, does he treat you kind? Hey, you know, does he lead you properly? Does he listen to you? Do you feel safe with him? Do you feel like you can trust him? All these things that money can't buy. They don't care about none of that. They want to know how much money you make. Do you see the difference? I could be a drug dealer and they wouldn't care. Long as they don't, oh, just keep it on the hush and it's fine. That's how you know, like that's the criteria that we're dealing with here. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a hundo with you. Khadijah, Rex, I hate to break it to you, baby, but y'all know if I'm lying, I'm flying and shit, my feet on the ground. So let me open it up to y'all. Moral of this story. Moral of this story. I'll give y'all the moral of this story, and then I want y'all, what is y'all morals of this story? And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read y'all comments or whatever, right? So we've been talking about if men should get married, and we've talked about how women are the ones asking for divorce. One woman asked a man, her husband, that she told us she wants a divorce because they house about to be foreclosed on. She don't want to get a job. She said, yeah, she ain't had a job in years. Now, there's some women out here working 2-3 jobs to take care of their family. She don't want to get one job for a temporary thing. But that's why I always tell men, you really gotta like vex the woman that you're dealing with. Stop looking at the ass and titties and start looking at what's between the ears and if she's got a good heart. Some women have been so jaded that they as mean as a rattlesnake. And that's real. I know some women are so mean. I'm gonna tell you a real life quote. One time I had a girlfriend, right? And her mom and I were real tight. Her mom was super wise, and we was just sitting out back one time, just having a drink. And her mom looked at me and said, Zeus, I'm gonna tell you something that I don't want you to forget. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, Zeus, said it real casually too. Like she just knew it was the truest thing about life. She said, Zeus, let me tell you something about women. Women are evil. I never forget she said it just like that. She said, women are evil. And every woman has dealt with an evil woman at some point in their life. They call them mean girls. Every woman. So y'all know it's true. Y'all know it's true. It's very true. Not all women. Not all women. Some women are sweet as apple pie, man. Some women just don't have it in them. But a lot of women are evil. And these guys are marrying these evil women. Now, it's scary. It's scary, man. It really is. Because ladies, y'all meet these men who deal with evil women, and then now they trying to vex you to see if you the evil woman. Now they're like, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get hurt before, the rest of your life, you spend time trying to see, is this person going to put me through what the other person put me through? That's what this shit's about. Are you going to put me through what they put me through? That's what I need to know. You see what I'm saying? So the moral of this story is relationships are still a great thing. Marriage is for women, not for men. And it's okay because when women have babies, women, I understand why a lot of women like, I don't want to have a baby. Why? And guys, I want to have a baby. Yeah, nigga, because you ain't pushing it out the crack of your eyes. That's why you want a baby, because you ain't got to spread nothing. You see what I'm saying? So I understand. So that's the same way I feel about marriage. Of course you want to get married. Who the hell don't want to be taken care of? Off rip, to have you in my life is $1,000,000. First off, when you single, ladies, all right, here's the thing. Ladies, when you single, you pay for yourself. When you get a man, you don't pay at all. Men, when you single, you pay for yourself. When you get a woman, you pay for yourself. And you pay for that woman. And if she got a friend there, if she's one of these modern women that watch these podcasts, she gonna say, oh, well, you should have paid for my friend too. Or the friend gonna think, oh, well, you should pay for me too. And the friend ain't giving up no titties, no coot, no nothing. She just expects something for nothing. A lot of women want adult responsibility and adult respect, but want children responsibility and accountability. I'll say it again. Some women, they want adult respect and adult privileges, but they want children responsibility in the relationship and in their own life. And that, you gotta stay away from women like that, because that's not what it is. It's just not. It's just not. So to the women out there that's not like this, hey, we appreciate you. And if I see you and you okay with it and you give consent, I'm gonna rub on your booty, just in case you ain't had it rubbed in quite some time. Because I just want to say thank you. That's my way of saying thank you, love, for not being like these women. We need more loving, more touching. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen. Aisha say my man is not paying for my friend. Period. See, Aisha know what's up, cause she know if he paying. Now, some women like, oh, your man pay. Shoot, she might want to give him something. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. But yeah, ladies, if you need a titty sucked at the stoplight and you ain't got nobody and you are a good woman and you not like these women we talking about, there's a secret committee of titty sucking men who want to thank you for your service and all that you do for us. So yeah, don't let me catch you out. Let me catch you out now. But everybody don't be claiming you like this and you ain't really a good woman now. If you just be who you are. But yeah, that's pretty much why I want to come up here, y'all. Tell me what the moral of this story. Tell me what the moral of this story is. The moral of this story is love is still here. Marriage hasn't changed, but people have changed, right? And a lot of women are starting to become men and they're leaving their relationships and they're sabotaging because in their mind, they want to be like these celebrity reality women where they feel like, oh, I'm single and it's so many men out here for me. Yeah, it's a lot of men that want to have sex with you and take from you, love. But it's not a lot of men who want to provide for you and who want to protect you. So you got to remember that and understand that. Just like it's a lot of women who, they like the dude. A lot of women, she'll go out with you, bro. She'll spend your money. But if you down and you hurt and you need $1, if you need to borrow $5, if you need to borrow some money, a lot of women not gonna have your back. And then the ones that do have it, half of them is gonna hold it over your head. Half of them gonna hold it over your head. That's why as men, the only people that's ever gonna love us unconditionally is our mothers. Is our mothers. And our children. I say even our daughters, because I know my daughter gonna love me to death. She don't play about me. My daughter don't play about me. My daughter is 7 years old now. She's 7. She don't play about her daddy. She don't. But that's because of how much love I put into my child. You see what I'm saying? I put a lot of love into my daughter so she can understand what it feels like when you're loved purely by a man. Because I'm her first love. I'm her first love. I'm her first what a man is going to be. So I got to watch how I talk to her, even in my tone, because I don't want her being used to a man talking to her crazy. But I also want her to understand the difference between me, a man talking to her crazy, and me when I am giving her provision and I'm saying it in a man's voice. Because sometimes women want men to deliver things the way y'all deliver it, but I'm not a cat. So my roar is going to sound different. I agree that my delivery is important, right? But sometimes we got to understand that we, ladies, sometimes y'all give other men more respect than the man that's in the bed with you, that's taking care of your family. And that's the problem. Because when your pastor go up there and he's yelling the message in your face and he's telling it to you how it is and he blah, blah, I don't care how you feel. You're trifling, all that stuff. All you do is say, yes, praise him, pastor. Treat me like your pastor when I'm telling you that you being trifling at not taking care of our kids the way we, or if we, give me some praise. Treat me, yes, pastor. Yes, husband, give me that praise. When your boss tell you, hey, you need to do this and you do that, and you've been late, don't make it happen no more. You ain't giving him no static. Why you giving me static? That's what I want. That's what I have to explain to my daughter is like, make sure that you with a man that you trust to lead so that you feel like he can lead you. Because if you don't feel like you can trust him, don't be with him. Because if he's a real man, he's gonna say, well, why aren't you? I'm leading. Why aren't you following properly? Because I don't, a lot of women marry men that they were shaky about to begin with, or a lot of women marry men because they were pregnant and they can't survive without that man. Without that man, that's what it is. So I don't want no woman to be with me for survival. Now, we'll say this. This is a bar, ladies and fellas. There's nothing wrong with taking care of a woman at all. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking care of a woman. It is something wrong with taking care of a woman that needs you to take care of her. I hope that ain't go over y'all head. A needy woman who is too lazy to take care of her own life, to work for herself, to work for a woman who is too lazy to do that, do not take care of that woman. You take care of the woman who will take care of herself. She don't mind taking care of you. She understands that it's a cohesive community. Okay, take care of that woman, because y'all got something going on right there. But the woman that feels like, oh, I can't take care of myself, those are the women who broke as hell, but they ordering triple steaks and all kind of wines and bottles at the restaurant. Baby, you can't afford a Lunchable, and you over here ordering lobster. What are we talking about? Get your ass a lobster Lunchable. You want to get lobster with my money, but your ass, you got Applebee's money. Stop. Cut it out. Stop. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Let me see what y'all chiming in here, because I know y'all been talking, man. I see y'all ain't want to come up to the, I seen nobody want to come up. I said, listen, come up. I want to talk to somebody. Y'all running. All right. I'm going to just pop in and read some comments here. And then, yeah, man, we're going to get out of here. And I want y'all to give me, what's the moral of the story? What's the lesson that can be learned from this live that y'all see? Okay. Let's go up here. It benefits them. Y'all got some good comments in here. Excuse me. Loyalty matters. Shalita Neal, loyalty matters. I agree. Sean, no, Zeus, you've got to truly understand the intent of marriage. Okay, Sean, what is truly the intent of marriage? Enlighten me. Tony, they will have you sleeping on the sidewalk. Bruh. I know you know about that, Tony. They had you sleeping on the sidewalk, bruh. They tried to have me there, but rope, you know, Zeus couldn't have him out. I couldn't have him out there like that. Can't have me out there like that. Marriage is only contract in United States. That is right, Shalita. Siobhan, women are now the ones. Women are now the ones. Correct. It's possible, but not probable for most. Let me see. I'm gonna start with the brand new ones and work my way back. Zadia, what up? What up? If she ain't happy with herself, she will make you miserable. Man, listen. And you know what? That's for men and women, Tony. That's a good part. That's a good point. If a person is not happy with themselves, they're going to make you miserable. But here's the thing. It's the expectation, too, though. A woman will see a man stress himself out. Listen, you know how many men have died? Most men are in prison because of a woman. Did you know that? A lot of men, they try to impress some coochie, tried to defend some coochie, tried to avenge some coochie. Listen, y'all remember Mario Brothers? Mario Brothers, the original game. What was the whole point of the game? For Mario to protect the princess. And then at the end, he got her out of this. He fought Donkey Kong. He done jumped through fires and went through pipes and plumbing and all that shit. Nigga smell like ass from going through plumbing. And then when he get the princess out of the castle, he don't get no butt. He don't get no kiss. Nothing. Do you see? That is life. They was teaching us through video games. Aisha, she needs a job. He needs to divorce her. Yeah, it's hard, man. It sounds easy to say somebody needs to divorce somebody, and it's very true that they probably do. But I told him, I said, listen, brother, you are in the midst of ascending right now. So maybe this is God trying to tell you that this woman does not need to be with you in this next chapter that he's about to open in your life. Sometimes people don't deserve to be in your blessings. They no longer deserve. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody don't believe in you, if this is how you gonna do me when the game is looking like we down, right? See, real champions are not champions until you see what it's like when they're losing and they got to come back. Who the hell wants to watch a champion who always wins all the time? Now, I would say it would be nice to be a champion to just win all the time. But y'all know that's not our life. Y'all know we have ups and downs. So when did we become not human to where women, y'all can't treat the man like a human being? When have we gotten to that? And ladies, I really challenge you to start having these conversations with your homegirls and really asking them how they treating their men. You'll be surprised if you ask them. Not to say you got to be in everybody's business, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of times we just try to pin it on the guy. But a lot of these guys, a lot of us, we want stability. We don't want to be with a bunch of hoes. We only with the hoes because y'all on bullshit. We want to be with, somebody, but it's like the hoes in the streets. And it's like, And real ones, at the end of the day, you don't even want to deal with hoes no more, because even hoes come with shit. So I can understand why a lot of men are just staying to themselves, straight up and down. Just D, yes I did. Shout out to Cynthia Watson. Just D said, or because they have hit the wall and need you to see them through until you get them to where they think that they got it from that point. Okay, so Just D, you saying basically that a lot of women will basically use men as a come up. Use men as a come up. Straight up. Like, hey, look, I'm gonna be with him for a couple years, get my money together. I'm gonna let him pay all the bills. I'm gonna go work a job. I'm gonna keep all my money to myself, and his money is our money. It's a lot of women that feel like that. A lot of women that feel like his money's our money and my money's my money. Okay. Fellas, whenever a woman says that, don't ever get mad at her. Don't ever give her a kiss on the forehead, say, give her a little booty squeeze right there under the cheek, cup it, bow, and say, thank you. And then just walk away. And if she asks, what are you thanking me for? Say, thank you for showing me who you are. Thank you. It was my job to see it. Sometimes people show us who they are, men and women, not just women, men and women show us who they are. But we'll look past these things because we really love these people. Or maybe we don't love them. Maybe we love what it is that they do for us when we're with them. So we don't want to lose that. But most time, people show us who they are, straight up and down. So ladies, when we buy these expensive ass rings, when we spending thousands of dollars on the wedding, we got to buy your family and all this, and then you get divorced, it's publicly humiliating. Let's talk about that. Like on some Shannon Sharp sex tape type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's publicly humiliating. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. He was tearing Michelle up, won't he? Oof, you better take this. Yeah, Michelle. Ooh, he was getting that thing. Unc was, I was like, go ahead, Unc. He was out. Unc sounded like he was a little out of breath though. I was like, hey, bro, you ain't young like you used to be. You know, you ain't young like you used to be, pimp boy. Unc was in that jump. Whoo, Michelle. You know what? He sounded like Mister from The Color Purple. That's what he sounded like. I digress. Tony Matthews, if she can't do for her, she can't do for you. Siobhan, Aisha, yup. Love is blind. Shit, I'm about to get my 2020 vision back. If love is blind, shit, I need some lens crafters. I'm about to start using my ears. They will roar and attempt to be louder than the male. Just D. Yup, absolutely. Have a great evening, everyone. I gotta go. Tell your cousin he will rise again. Good God will see him through. All right, Nicoya, showing love. Y'all good people, man. But do y'all agree? Let's get the final verdict. How many people agree that marriage is for women mostly, right? Marriage is for women mostly than men. How would you agree? Hey, men shouldn't get married. Now, with context, we're not saying men shouldn't be fathers and shouldn't be committed. Have you a woman and y'all have a family? I'm not saying that. Not saying that. I'm just saying, ladies, if you were a man, would you get married? And if the answer is no, then you should 110% understand that right there. If you tell your son, hey son, your nephews, hey nephew, look, love her, take care of her, but y'all just live together, work out the bills, y'all be a cohesive unit, but do not sign that paperwork. That's all I'm saying. Because men, we have to focus on our vision. Ladies, y'all focus on us. Because if you focus on a man who has a vision, y'all will never go poor, right? But if he focuses on you, his career is never going to wake up one day and say, I don't love you no more. Do you see why men focus on their purpose? We have to focus on God's purpose for us, because if we focus on women, our heads will be turning every which way. If we focus on the purpose, the women, y'all focus on us, because it's up to you to pick the man that you feel like you want to be a part of. Men are like trains, right? Think of men, we're like trains. If men are like trains, women are the passengers. It's up to you to find the right train that you want to get on because you like where it's going. See what I'm saying? It's up to you to figure out which man is a train that you like and you like where it's going. Don't get on a train that ain't going nowhere and then get mad at the conductor. How you gonna do that? You bought the ticket, baby. You bought the ticket over here. You jumped on my train. Now, fellas, so ladies, that's the first thing. Pick the train that you want to be on, right? And then also, ladies, don't have buyer's remorse. Don't pick a guy that you already see all his flaws, and then later on you're going to use those flaws as reasons of why to get out of the marriage. You already knew what it was. You already knew that he had multiple baby mothers and you didn't care. You already knew that he was a businessman, so sometimes he has a crazy amount of money and then sometimes things are slow. You already know that. Don't get on this man's train and then try to change where he's going, or say, hey, this train's going to Chicago. I don't like Chicago. It says Chicago on the front. This man said, hey, I'm in the military. This is where I'm going. This man said, hey, I'm a businessman. This is where I'm going. This man said, hey, I work for the city and I make good money. This is what it is. Fellas, here's what we mess up. This is our responsibility. If a woman wants to get on your train, make sure that you have your train in order. Right? Let's make sure we have our train in order. First off, no romance without finance. Secondly, make sure you let this woman know your rules and philosophies as a man on this train for your life. Let her know your rules and philosophies, rules that you follow by. Don't just give her rules that you don't follow by, rules that you follow by too. Meaning, say, hey, listen, baby, let me fix somebody named Melissa, Coco, Jana, Janae, okay, right? Sharon, Felicia, Anthony, my man, thank God you senior got lucky. They got them like yours anymore. Yeah. Yo. Okay, so check this out, right? So, damn, I fucked up my point. Oh, train. Right. So, fellas, be wary of women who get on your train that want to change your direction and she wants to drive it. Don't let no woman drive your train. Be very honest about where you're going and where your plans are. Now, sometimes there's going to be some detours in the trip. Make sure you can deal with a woman who can deal with turbulence. Some of these women out here, they are mentally weak. They're mentally weak. And also, too, they're not even leaders. You know how many women only want the things they want because they see another woman having it? What type of man want a following ass woman? Don't nobody want no loser ass following ass woman. The same way, ladies, y'all look for us to be leaders. Y'all are leaders amongst y'all, too. Every group of species has a leader. Fishes have leaders, dogs have leaders, lions have leaders. A leader, like women, there are the leaders and they're the women that follow. Don't nobody want no following ass woman. You want everything that she want. Have your own voice. Grow up. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, do not let a woman, a good woman is not going to want to change your direction because she picked it, right? But don't have buyer's remorse, ladies. Don't say that you cool with his baby. You knew he had multiple baby mamas. He cool with, and you say you cool with it, and later on, don't do that. So, fellas, if your train isn't going anywhere, please let that woman know. Because sometimes our trains look real shiny, but the engine fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The engine's messed up. We look like we got it together, but it's messed up. Now, she'll do one or two things. She'll say thank you and she'll walk away. Thank you for letting me know. Or she'll say, you know what? My engine a little messed up too. Maybe we can help each other tighten some screws. Tighten some of these loose screws. Y'all like these analogies I'm giving you? Listen, I'm freestyling this shit, okay? So I'm trying to give y'all some good analogies here. All right? This is why I be writing for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody say, hit me, Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, I'll just say, like, with men, we have to be in charge of our trains because women want to follow your train, right? But like I said, make sure that woman know, hey, man, it's going to be some turbulence. It's going to be some turbulence. It ain't just always sweet over here. And are you going to jump ship? Because if you are, I don't even want you on the train. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all, I got an audition that I have to do. So I got to get back to that. I just wanted to pop on this live and chop it. I miss y'all. Shout out to everybody. Brittany, Kendall. I will show you, fam. Just D. Appreciate you, Just D. Tony. Lastly, I want y'all to do, put in the comment section what you liked about this live. I'm trying to give y'all more of myself. Put in this comment section what y'all liked in the live that I did, and I'm going to do more of it. I'm starting to go on Twitch now, and starting to do more live streams. My YouTube channel is Top Rope Zeus, so please go and check that out. Subscribe. Make sure y'all share the videos that I'm giving up here, my videos, all the different series I'm doing. I appreciate y'all. Keep sharing them, right? For those that keep asking about the Live Your Dreams merch, we're about to drop soon. And I have a special announcement coming soon. I'm going to be on TV very soon, and I'll explain to y'all and let y'all know what that is and what show and all that fly stuff. But yo, man, I appreciate you. Ebony, this your first time viewing and you love my videos. Thank you, Ebony. You know what, Ebony, what I wanted to do is I want to expand my content. I don't want to just hide behind the skits and the web series anymore. I want y'all to be able to interact with me live so y'all can get to know my personality, because y'all really can't tell what type of person I am. I mean, y'all know I'm funny, you know what I'm saying? And I like to be, you know, funny but true. I love doing the series and things like that. But it's something about this right here, this interaction with y'all, that I'm really digging. Like the fellas, the ladies, like it's the vibe, man. Like a spot where grown people can say whatever we need to say, how we need to say it, disagree, agree, and we're gonna have a good time in it. You know, ain't nobody out here. Me, I'm a very difficult person to offend. Why? Because I got a sense of humor. I'm sarcastic. I'm dark, and also I don't give a fuck. So I'm just one of those people who I can tolerate a lot of different personalities. So I feel like that's what makes me perfect to host a live show a week or whatever, where I can bring y'all on and y'all can tell me what y'all think about whatever situation I'm having, that, you know, the topic. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, or y'all can come up and say, hey, Zeus, I want to have, you know, question of the day that I want to propose to me and the chat. And then we, the chat, myself, we can basically help a stranger. Kind of like help a stranger out, you know? Hey, you know, my divorce, or hey, my child is doing. A lot of times we need information and we don't share with one another because all of us are so embarrassed to say how we feel. You must be a Virgo. Nah, bro, I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer, bro, but I appreciate you. Haters hate to see anyone making moves, creating change. Yo, Tony, that's real, bro. That's real. Absolutely. And shout out to the fellas up here. Ladies, you know I love talking to y'all, but shout out, let's show the fellas some love, because fellas are very intelligent and we like to really speak, but sometimes we feel like we got to be so hard, pause, no diddy. We feel like we got to be so hard that we can't even like really interact with another king, you know what I'm saying, in a respectful way. I don't give a fuck if a nigga is 300 pounds, cock diesel, and he done knock niggas out. Bro, I'm gonna treat you with the same respect that I treat the janitor that ain't got no arms, that the weak fella. Like, I treat everybody the same. The same. Why? Because I'm not a coward. I ain't afraid of no man, but I'm respectful. I show love. I'll die for my loved ones. I respect people, but I also ain't no I ain't no yes man either. So I'm like a balance, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a balance, but I show love and I have respect for other people, you know what I'm saying? So that's why like I said, man, I love this interaction with y'all. Tell me if y'all want me to do more of these lives, and tell me what more of me you want to see, because I love doing these lives, and I'll set up a whole setup and we can do a time a week, or we can do a couple times a week. You know what I'm saying? Um, I haven't figured out how y'all can give gifts and show love like that when I have guests, or if y'all just feel like you got something from the live, you feel like it was really dope. Now, what I am thinking about doing is I'm thinking about having y'all be able to schedule like a 10-minute, 15-minute call with me one-on-one. This will be something that from like my premium followers who just love talking to me. They feel like, you know, hey, Zeus is relatable. I would love to hear his opinion about my situation. I feel like I want to offer that to you guys because I want to help. I got a real long chat in my DM, right? A woman told me, she's like, Zeus, this is going on, this, and this. Like, she was like, can you help me get my situation? Now, when she says help, she doesn't mean like, hey, can you be a genie and change my life? But what she's saying is, yo, I trust you. I don't know you, Zeus, but I trust your character. Y'all know that I'm being myself. And a lot of times it helps to talk to a stranger because they don't have no dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? They don't know your previous. A lot of time when you talk to people who've known you, they judge you for everything of how you used to be, not who you are now. I'm meeting y'all who you are now. That's the beauty of getting advice and perspective from a stranger. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, if y'all would be interested in having a one-on-one with me where y'all can have a 10-minute or a 30-minute or at the most I'll do an hour where you talk to me about your patient, and it'll be all confidential, whatever the case may be. You're talking about your situation, and I'm going to give you 110% my best perspective, hear you out, your advice, what I think you should do. And I might make you laugh, might make, whatever. But I've been doing this for my friends and family since I was like younger. Like people just talk to me. Strangers on the street, they just confide in me, and we always end up having conversation. When I go to New York, when I go to LA, it don't matter. And I'm realizing this gift that I have, and I'm like, okay, how do I share it with the world though? You know what I'm saying? I'm one of these dudes where I ain't trying to holler at your, if I'm talking to a dude, I ain't trying to holler at your girl. I ain't one of these shady type of dudes. If I'm talking to a lady, I can be nice to you without trying to have sex with you. Like, I'm a different type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know, for those who want to get involved, the Live Your Dreams, Not Your Reality merch. Keep sharing the videos, but put in this chat, I want to see if you would like to have, who would want to have like a one-on-one, be interested in a one-on-one with me, right? And then what did you like about this live that I did, and how can I make it better? How can I make it better to where y'all want to be up here to where when the, like, let's say 8 o'clock hit on a Wednesday or something, y'all like, oh, I got to sit down. We about to go live with Zeus. We about to go live with Live Your Dreams, Not Your Reality. My man Top Rope Zeus, and we about to have a good time. We're going to talk shit about these kids, about our relationships, about ourselves, about the world, and we're going to laugh at our pain, but we also going to have some common sense. Common sense. And that's what I love about y'all, man. So anyway, I'm Top Rope Zeus. I am the one, not the two. Now, I do understand how that may sound, but one time for the one time. Give me a 2 up and a 2 down. Yeah, shout out to Virginia. I love y'all. Live your dreams, not your reality. I'm going to be looking after this live, what y'all put in the comment section. Share this with your friends, the married people, and see if they agree, all right? Y'all my soldiers. Y'all my soldiers, and I'm here for y'all. I love y'all. Y'all my tribe, all right? Peace, be safe, lick a titty at a stoplight. Ladies, pop a titty out. Fellas, take care of these good women. Don't get married, y'all. Don't be getting married. Peace. Oh, it's comments. Oh. Love your content, always on point. Thank you, Jocelyn. Want to give one finger, but I got two better. ID. Will do. Yes, sir. That was good. I enjoyed meeting you. Thank you, Ebony. I enjoyed your presence. Thank you for bringing your energy on here, mama. Needle in a haystack. Yes, sir. Yes. Cancers are highly empathic. Natasha, when you are right, and I don't know what to do with this empathic energy. I know I said I was about to leave, but fuck it, I don't care. I'm just reading the comments and I'm gonna be out. But yeah, we are empathic, and I just realized what that was. For those who are empathic, or you're cancers, or you can feel people's energy, or if they're sad, you feel sad. Empathic basically means that you absorb people's energy very easily. So even if some of y'all was to go up here with me on this live, I could feel your energy if it's strong enough. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'm having a great day, I'm fine, but somebody will call me with sad news, and now I feel sad. You see what I'm saying? So that's what empathic is, and I had to learn what that was. So I'm learning how to deal with it. So thank you, Natasha. That was that's really on point. Yes, couple times a week. Okay, so y'all want me to go a couple times a week, do a Q&A. I would love to do a Q&A, Siobhan. If I did a Q&A, y'all, would you go live? Like, would you come up? Because my thing is this. I can do a StreamYard where I connect my Facebook with my YouTube, right? And then y'all go on StreamYard. I, send out the link. I'll put it here on my Facebook, and y'all can go to the link, and then I can bring y'all on with me. I think I can do that here on Facebook or whatever. I'm still learning all the platforms, but I want y'all to be able to click, and I can bring y'all on screen, and then y'all can give me like the Q&A like that. So that way, if we have good exchange and good energy, I can chop it up, and I can put you guys and feature you on the page. I want you guys to be a part of my journey. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be a part of my journey. Like, I've been doing content since 2012. I've had more videos go viral than I can count. I'm still growing. I ain't even scratched the surface. I got a whole brand new season of Hump Day Romance, which is my relationship sketch comedy show that y'all see all the time, those clips. It comes from an actual series that I do. But that's my scripted stuff, and that takes time for me to shoot, produce, edit. Then I have to put it, I have to, in order to get the money, because I pay my own money for it, I have to charge y'all just a little bit for the content. But that's why, I make sure that I want to make sure y'all get y'all money's worth. Where y'all like, man, I'll buy the whole season and I'm able to get it for, $10 or $8 or whatever for a full out season of original work. And y'all get to laugh, and it's not that corny stuff we see on TV where you don't feel relatable to. That's what I love to do. But this interaction here, I'm really loving feeling like I'm talking to actual people. And y'all go through y'all own depressions, don't y'all? Y'all go through your own depressions, and y'all can't talk to your wife all the time. You can't talk to your husband all the time. You can't talk to your children all the time because we're also busy for each other. So my thing is, I answer my DMs, put in there how y'all feel. Siobhan said she want me to do Q&As, so let me know. As you should, King. Yo, shout out to Just D, man. He got great energy. And my man Tony, too, man. When I see y'all, we going to share a blunt. I mean, we going to have some coffee. Ebony, Ebony, I would love that. Just life advice and support would help me out, not look crazy or be blind. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just D, close enough. Tony, shout out to Tony. I love the fact that you say both men and women need to focus on these facts. I don't like a following weak person either. So you're correct. Absolutely, Tony. Yeah, nobody like that. And the reason I said I broke it down as both people is because men, we're oftentimes the only one expected to lead, but it's like women too. Y'all are leaders as well. So the same qualities of a leading man that leads, he don't want no woman who she's swayed and persuaded by everything that the world has. Because the world is always going to be the world. This right here has to stay solid. You see what I'm saying? We got to be solid with ourselves. We can't move because when the world is not concerned with morality. The world gonna be what it is. But if you have a woman who wants what everybody wants and doesn't appreciate what she has, and that's why our grandparents were so happy. They didn't know what the next person had in their house unless you told them or you knew them personally. That's why people were happier when we could not peek into each other's lives. Because now it's like, ooh, I want this, I want that. But you was happy with what you had. Think about how we was happy with the dinner on our table until we went next door and saw that they had something else. We was happy with our husband and his little 2-inch weenus until we found out. She found out there was bigger meats being slang out there. Men was cool with the little booties till we found out that there are monster booties out here eating up bicycle seats. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, y'all. Maybe I'm about to be really going this time. Maybe. I like talking shit to y'all. It's addictive. I love y'all. Both have to be responsible for their actions/words. Amen. It stays inside the house. Jocelyn, exactly. But here's the thing why I say, I don't always like to say, y'all are going to hear me sometimes. I'm just going to be talking about women. I'm not going to say both men and women. You want to know why? Because there are thousands, millions of pieces of content of women putting men in their place, so to speak, right? The problem is Kevin Samuels was part of the very few who was speaking honesty that a lot of women could not get past the delivery to see if there was validity in the message. You get what I'm saying? It's like a lot of women, they go through their whole life never even having to be accountable for anything. If you got a father that takes care of everything for you, you don't got to be accountable for that. And then you meet a husband and you got to be accountable. So you've never been responsible. You know the difference between a woman who's always had to look out for herself and always had to be responsible, didn't have those safety nets. A lot of times those are the best women to be with because they've been through struggle. Struggle brings character in a person. But a lot of women don't know what it's like to be responsible for anything. And if they do, it's only children. They don't know what it's like to be responsible for this man because when you're in a marriage, you're responsible for this man as well. If this man is starving, if this man, his mental is fucked up, well, where were you? You his number one friend, you his fan, you his backbone, you his help. But you cannot treat a man, women be only giving men sex and love they'll kind of treat sex and love like a manipulative sort of thing, where if his money is right, then I'll treat him right. If his money is not doing well, I'm gonna treat him not so well. We can't do that. We can't. That is some manipulative ass shit. And a lot of guys are simps, unfortunately. And a lot of guys are so kind-hearted that they fell into the Disney Channel thing and they let women walk all over them. And when women can smell that you're gonna let, she can walk all over you, bruh, it's gonna be a hard day. It's gonna be a hard day at the office. You know, it's gonna be a hard day at the office. That's why I have the utmost respect for the women who work so hard that their feet have blisters on them because they trying to take care of their family. I got nothing but respect for you, mama. All right? And if that titty fall, I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna say, God damn it, baby. Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped your titty. Yes. No, no problem. Do I want to suck? No, I don't need to suck. Really? Oh. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you. It's gonna be a lot of homeless women. It's gonna be a lot of women who turn down men thinking that, like, oh, there's better men out there, when good men was trying to holler at them and give them good solid penis, and they just turn the men down. And then when the women get too old or don't nobody want them no more, they run into that man again. And now the situation's reversed, and the guy was trying to give you some good loving, trying to take care of you, your family. You was like, ugh, get out of here. You a simp. And then years later, that business that you said wasn't going to take off finally took off. And then now you sitting on the corner like a homeless person, and he's walking past looking good, smelling good. And you walking past and you got a little sign, right? But you ain't saying, can you spare some change? You're a woman who's been deprived of a man, or you've deprived yourself of a good man. And once the streets has beat you down, now it's a woman standing with a sign that says, spare some dick, sir. Spare dick. Spare some legs, sir. Then she see you walking past, sir, spare some dick, sir. And the guy that wanted you was like, get off of me. Get out of here. Nobody wants you, woman. Bag lady. Get out of here. And he just walks away. I think that would be a funny insert in one of my videos, just to start it off just like that. Just set the scene properly, because a lot of women are going to regret their decision. Yeah, think about how many aunties right now come to the cookout and they ain't got nobody. They always asking you, where your little friends at? Where your little friends at, auntie? Okay? You been tricked off. You got too many miles on that pussy. Okay? It's damn near smoking. The alternator fucked up. All kind of shit, mama. You need to get it together. Because if women were like used cars, some women take care of themselves and they make sure they don't have too much mileage. They make sure that the car stays good because they know, hey, I'm gonna make sure a man gonna want to buy this car. A lot of women are used cars and they don't realize that their value has depreciated because of the way that they've treated themselves, right? They don't work out. So there's, your butt all, listen, if women were like used cars, some women's headlights are hanging real low. They ain't sitting up perky like they was just out the factory. Some women, they used to have a nice perky little ass and nice perky little booties. Now they got dents in the bumper. Bumper all dented up. Lord. Bumper look all like a deflated beach ball. It just looked like somebody just been ramming that bumper. Whole face. Running that bumper, right? If women were like used cars, some women, they keep themselves looking good. Some women keep themselves looking so good, you like, damn, did you have kids? Did you have all that? They're like, yeah, I did. That's I love women like that. I love women like that, because they are the ones that when the women say, oh, all women, the ones that don't take care of themselves, they always try to make it seem like all women do that. No, they don't. Just you. See what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of women like used cars and they want you to pay the original value that when you tried to holler at them before they had miles on the car, they want you to pay the original value. Don't nothing in life work like that. Nothing in life. It don't. So some women are delusional. You know what I'm saying? Some women are delusional. Some women, they have a healthy perspective, so they know keep yourself together. Same thing with fellas. You can't be fat and nasty and shit, even though some dudes got money, so they don't gotta look good because they got money. You know what I'm saying? Men, we're judged off of money. Ladies, a lot of times y'all are judged off of looks and things like that. So anyway, I ain't saying it's right, but y'all get what I'm saying. So anyway, I think I'm about to get out of here now. My phone about to die, and I'm about to practice, about to work on this script for something I can't talk to y'all about. But anyway, I love y'all. Thank you so much for giving me this energy. Tell me what days y'all are gonna make the schedule. Tell me what days, how many times y'all want me to go live. What did you like about this live? What did you love about this live? Right? That will make you want to stay up here for like 2-3 hours. What do you love about me? I don't know how y'all see me. I only know what I am. You know what I'm saying? The giant doesn't see the giant in the mirror. He just sees himself. You know? So let me know that. And then yeah, if I was to do a Twitch or like a live, like would y'all follow me over to like a live stream, like StreamYard? Like would y'all come on and tell me what type of segments you want me to do? Some hypotheticallys where I have a prepared hypothetically for you. Do y'all want to chime in on trending topics? Somebody said Q&A where you guys can just come and just get my perspective, original perspective about your situation, and the chat can chime in too. So it'll kind of be like help a stranger, you know? So anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna be looking at these comments when I get off. As always, I'm Top Rope Zeus. Live your dreams, not your reality. All right. Peace. Love y'all.